Did you guys see Marques Brownlee's video about the F-150 Lightning?
Yeah.
Dude. So, do you know what that is?
So the what?
F-150
Lightning.
Lightning. It's the Ford truck.
The new Ford EV.
All electric.
I could have guessed by the F-150, but no, I don't know anything
It's their
about
new.
it.
It's their new 2022
Their electric truck.
Lightning Lightning. Their Lightning port.
I was gonna say, does it take lightning cables or what?
Yeah.
USB-C?
Dude,
Yep.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I have been considering for years if I ever had the money to buy a Tesla Model X. So that's the SUV version. And unfortunately, like even 2016 models are still like 60 grand.
Yeah.
They're insanely expensive. And if I ever even bought one, I would just be like loaded down with like super high insurance and like, probably like $1,000 a month fucking car payment. And I don't want that. But Ford announced this vehicle that is frankly fucking amazing. Like, I'm blown away by this truck. I've told Maddie before, like, I would totally drive a truck. I mean, some of them are extremely spacious. They're super nice. Like, especially the newer ones, like, they're really fucking nice vehicles. Do I really have use for a truck? Probably not. But it's 2 rows. Like,
You wouldn't have had to rent that U-Haul.
I wouldn't have had to rent a U-Haul, which I did to move some stuff this week. And I don't know. They have a $40,000 model. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Next year, I might be driving that car because I'm super fucking impressed by this car.
Did you see the... I did watch his video, and I really think that's a cool car. I'm not a big truck guy, obviously.
I'm not either, but like, it's a cool car.
I think I would probably... I mean, it's nice to have, like, the front space, too, which is, was kind of cool.
Dude, so you've heard of the term frunk.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a frunk is the when you have an electric vehicle, the front engine is essentially not there, and so you have a lot of space for a front trunk. And so, dude, the frunk in this vehicle is like bigger than most people's actual trunks.
You can fit
huge.
two golf club sets in the front of the truck.
It is so big.
I mean, so the car is full electric.
Yeah.
It's full electric.
So, I mean, I think one thing that's funny is with trucks, a lot of times you're like worried about eating gas and stuff. And if it's electric, I mean, maybe it still is going to be a lot of electricity to
well, I think that if you were to try and tow something, or like, it's going to use more electricity than just
driving it.
Did you guys
That's the point that he made, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, that's a pretty cool idea where you wouldn't have to be like, okay, I got to have, diesel, and it's going to be a shit ton of money every week.
Well, dude, you watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
He basically said that they said in their marketing stuff that the lower range model, which is about 230 miles, and that's at 1,000-pound load, essentially. So he did the math based on what the tank said on the screen, and it was 80%, and it was like 350 miles. So he extrapolated that it was like potentially up to 450 miles if you're not towing a single thing, because that'll put more strain on the battery. And dude, I'm telling you, like, there's like full size outlets front and back. Yeah. They've got this like front center console that turns down to a complete like full desk space.
Yeah.
It's got that Tesla like nice portrait screen.
What I did like about it is it still had the knob for the volume in the middle of the display.
An analog knob. Dude, yeah. I'm telling you.
I'll watch the video.
I would absolutely love that. And the last thing that I want to say about it is the fact that it can, in a blackout, it can run as a generator for your fucking house because it has such a big battery.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So
another video I watched recently was Short Circuit, Linus's group. Yeah. They did a review of the 2021 Porsche
Taycan.
Yeah, dude.
Taycan.
That car looks fucking sweet as shit. But I will say one thing that really pissed me off about, like, it's a cool looking car. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's dope. It's Porsche.
No Android Auto. Only Apple CarPlay. And every other manufacturer is doing both of them.
I wonder why that is.
I think it is. I don't want that dirty Android fucking operating system in my car.
Well,
that's how I feel. It's like a very
I could see that
snooty thing for
It's
Porsche
super
or
snooty.
Porsche or however you say it to do. And I
You
mean,
just call it Dorsch for douche.
I mean,
Dusha.
dude, honestly, it's a sweet looking car. I would drive one, but
What is it, like $120?
the base model is $79.
Oh wow, that's actually cheaper than I thought.
The fully spec'd out turbo is $150.
Dude, I'm just saying,
Not buying
I've
one of
always
those.
wanted an EV, and the reason that I like Ford is because they have a massive infrastructure, and so when they take on EVs, like they're not doing it lightly. Like they're a massive fucking organization, and like I think myself included, people get worried about like when you buy a Tesla and something breaks, like is there going to be a mechanic that can fix it, or are you going to have to send it off? Because somebody I used to work for had a Model S, and like he like broke down on the highway, and it was like fucking $6,000 to fix it.
I'm surprised you're not looking at
holy
the
shit.
Ford Mustang Mach-E. Because
I
that's
don't-
more
dude,
of
I
an
don't want a
SUV.
Mustang.
It's more of an SUV though. It's not like an
know,
not
but-
like a Mustang.
I don't want like. I don't know. I think people who drive Mustangs are douchebags.
I mean, fair, but I don't think it doesn't look. It looks more like an SUV than it does a.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool car. I just
Look at it from the side, dude. That is not a Mustang.
I
That's
know, but dude, it looks like one of your standard like
Still
smooth
doesn't really-
fucking Lexus
Doesn't
SUVs,
look like-
like
yeah, well,
mid-size.
I don't know.
Dude, the truck, fam. We can.
I'm
we
just
can,
saying, man.
Dude, we can start
If I were to
tailgating
pick
now.
the two, no, dude, I'm fuck off.
in the front yard.
We can tailgate in the yard.
Yeah, I gotta know where I'm going.
Maddie and I go to the drive-in all the time. It'd be cool to sit in the tailgate, you know,
Yeah, I hear you.
in the truck.
Yeah, it'd be tight.
I could start listening to country,
Yeah, dude,
All
it'd
right,
be
well,
sick.
even
dude.
more than I
We'll
already
probably,
do.
We'll probably still be friends after all that.
but dude, I honestly I recommend what you watching that video just because it's amazing.
Yeah, I'll
And,
peep it.
Hey, if I buy it, fam, if I get on the waiting list, I'll let you know. End of clip.
Hell yeah.
End of Ford clip.
Don't clip that.
You know what? Why don't you just like
Just
not
don't
clip
clip
that?
Ford buff. Truck buff.
Mason, the truck guy.
E truck.